The brand new artillery officer Silent Thunder is broken. Guys, it is official. This is Gen 5 officer for artillery that is going to be exclusive lounge. And guys, I'm telling you now, if you are free to play, it's slowly turning away from being a favorable on your side now. Leading up to now, you know, obviously pay to win has always been pay to win, hence why it's called that. But this here, guys, is exceptionally strong. We are starting off here with a 2000 coefficient, and when in an artillery troop, it deals AoE damage to up to 3 enemies within 2 map grids, damage coefficient of 600. So this officer is very similar to Stinger, but also has a very high, obviously, coefficient, but it's only 2 map grids of the unit. So it's not too bad. That one skill isn't too bad. It's the rest that gets it, okay? So this is a mix between Stinger and and you'll see why in a second. We here also have 20% damage intensity and 10% damage resist. Now we have got 2 special skills which are exceptional. The first one being officer skill casting speed of 12.5%. Now, as we know, Eye of Providence already has this, and included, it has a critical strike rate of 10%. So again, this is a buffed up Gen 5 version of Stinger skill. Now moving over to the next one here, increases the critical damage by 50% for normal attacks and skill attacks of this officer's troop. And it increases the critical damage by an extra 8% for every 1 additional grid away. That is honestly insane, okay? Which means you can get up to an extra 40% damage on your crit if they are 5 grids away, meaning 90% crit damage. On top of the 150 you already have, guys. 240 crit damage. Bearing in mind, if you pair this with someone like Vindicta, who already has crazy... Yeah. Let's go on to the next one here. Increases the officer skill resilience of this officer's artillery troop by 55%. And its troop speed by 10%. Okay, not too bad. But upon entering combat, grants the troop a shield coefficient of 4,000 for 20 seconds. And it can trigger every 60 seconds. Guys, this unit will be able to, in the field, basically go and wipe out someone almost instantly, even a pre-charged RD. Let's just say you've got a pre-charged RD and you've got a non-pre-charged RD. In fact, I will do this test here in a second. I'm pretty sure this means it should be able to attack that without losing any units. Because as we know, if you're trying to attack a pre-charged unit, you're going to lose some units yourself unless you time that skill shot. But with this, it means you might genuinely be perfectly fine to do that. But we will test this out. Don't get me wrong. We'll test this out in a second. But this officer, guys, is so strong, it's unreal. Bearing in mind, if you think about a MB, when an MB goes into combat, it has a shield of 1,000. So it's 4 times stronger than the shield that an MB gets naturally. So, again, if you're pairing this with someone like Vindicta, guys, you've already got, obviously, the crit rate. So you've got 50% crit rate, plus the 10 from your other character, meaning you are going to be doing 60% chance of crit rate, okay? 60% chance crit when you pair these 2 officers together, including the extra 50%. Well, technically it could be up to 90%. So yeah, this, guys, it's so strong. It is so strong, it's unreal. Okay, let me quickly jump in and show you the shield now. So here we are, guys. This is actually gonna be my first time testing it. I believe that it's gonna be very strong, but again, maybe in testing it will be slightly different. So here is going to be a pre-charged Howie. On this Howie, I've got Red here and I've got Vindicta. It's something you see a lot, especially in those higher battlefields. Now, it is pre-charged. I already pre-charged it on a Raven that was here. And basically, we're just going to go and attack it and just see how deadly. Now, I'm using a rocket launcher, and I can do this test again, potentially, with, obviously, a howitzer. But I believe, guys, that this officer here is going to be exceptionally strong on a rocket launcher. The fact it could go in and do these sort of things, I see the potential as well. Rocket launchers moving forward are going to be the new future of Warpath. The Howies are, you know, they're good, they're great at doing damage, but they are also slow at the same time. So rocket launchers are definitely important, and you're going to see this combination on a rocket launcher a lot. You're going to see the new guy with Vindicta. Well, I mean, with any 5-grid officer, realistically speaking, maybe they don't have Vindicta, but if you have them, it's going to be insane. So, I know you want me to stop yapping and try this out, guys. We're going to go and attack a pre-charged Howie right now and see how effective that 4,000 coefficient shield is, and see if it's enough for me to be able to get this off. So, let's test it. The pre-charged shot come in, and I didn't even see a shield, if I'm honest with you. Did anyone else see a shield come up? Because I didn't see a shield come up there. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not doing something. But let's have a look here. Upon entering combat, grants the troop a shield coefficient of 4,000. Maybe it's not physically working right now. And apparently it can trigger once every 60 seconds. So, yeah, I mean, that was the first time me entering combat. I hadn't touched any entering of combat. But I didn't see a shield pop up. So, again, I'm not 100% sure if that shield is working, but in general, I mean, even the protection, guys, the protection in general from the officer, he came in really, really well. So far, even on a pre-charged Howie, it's still done decent on that first volley. You know, I could have just instantly pulled back. Maybe it's just a visual thing and it was there, because we did take not a lot of damage on that first shot. And as we know, rocket launchers are pretty weak and would definitely probably have lost half of their rocket launcher on that normal shot. So maybe it's just a visual. The actual unit didn't take much damage, because on the second shot it did take a lot more damage. So maybe the shield was there, just the visual blue line wasn't. So I just ended the recording a second ago, guys, and I actually went and attacked the weaker one and I saw the blue shield. So we're going to try again. I think that the shield basically instantly gets destroyed, so you don't see it. We'll try one more time. Okay, yeah. The blue shield instantly gets destroyed. So that is what the situation was. So as you can tell here, the officer is just crazy. Even on a pre-charged unit, it still has the chance. As you can tell here, the crit went off. So the blue shield definitely works, guys. The only difference is obviously that unit done more than the 4,000 instantly, so you just didn't see it on the first one. But yeah, it definitely shows up, but it goes really quick. But it's enough. It's enough to basically make you survive attacking a pre-charged unit. So if you're attacking something that's not pre-charged, you know, you're instantly going to be at the case of, like, you're just going to keep that shield on for the good force. Is it 4 seconds, I believe? Let me triple check here. Oh, 20 seconds. Okay, so you basically have the shield for 20 seconds, which means you can actually most likely fight like tanks and stuff a little bit more easier without instantly getting your rocket launcher destroyed in that situation. So guys, what do you think of this new officer? Is he someone you're going to get? Again, he is exclusive lounge, which means he's not going to be available for everyone, unfortunately, but he is definitely very, very strong. Let me know what you think, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already done so, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Please think about liking this video and sharing it on to your friends. I appreciate you all. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video.